Hi, my name is Everett. Today I am reading Investigators, Heist and Seek. Chapter 1. It's an exciting day as precious cargo enters the country. Hurry up loading that art and makes its way toward the city. Under guard by an elite team. Lights green. The van weaves through the streets until it reaches its final destination. But when it's time to remove the contents, the art, it's gone. Impossible. But how? Who can solve this mystery? This is a job for Detective Cole. Give it up, Dr. Weevil. You're finished. Crash. You think you're a step ahead of me, Cabbage Press? Well, let us see what you think of this. Koi, 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 koi. Now that's what I call a solid rap. With the city's best detective, my hostage, the mayor has no choice but to pay my ransom or I'll turn this town into dust. Well, not dust, sugar, because I like to eat sugar. You may be a weevil, but you don't have to be evil. Listen to me. To you, the only leafy green I listen to is cold hard cash. No one can stop me, not even the investigators. Spew, verp, brush, the general inspector is trying to get us contact with us. Forget it. You forgot to set your vest to vibrate, Mango? Shh. Sorry. Hey, down in front. Pardon me. Excuse us. Move your head. What was the holdup? Sorry, sir. We were going through a tunnel. Agents, you are urgently needed at the City Art Museum. The Art Museum, what is it? It's a big building where people can look at art. I know what a museum is, Mango. I mean, what's the emergency? An armored car was transporting priceless work of art to the museum for an upcoming exhibit. But when it arrived, the paintings were nowhere to be seen. Oh no! And art is meant to be seen. Among these historic works was the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci? Mango, Brash, your mission is to track down those missing paintings and catch whoever's responsible. Good luck, agents. We'll get right on it, General Inspector. Right after we watch the rest of Cole's Law, the movie. What? No, Mango. We have a case to solve. Yeah, well, so does Detective Cole. Glare. Oh, fine. But if anyone spoils the ending for me, I'm going to be very grumpy. Chapter 2. Dang it. It's closed. Guess we'll have to just see the movie instead. Let's find the staff entrance. Attention, my name is Brash, and this is my partner Mango. We're investigators. Who can we talk to about the missing paintings? Do you have credentials? If you mean badges, yes. Boop, zip, zip, flip. Bip, 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 bip. Ooh, smack, sorong. Agents of Suit, Fancy Pants. I'm Savannah, the museum preparator. I prepare the art for the exhibits. Ow! Who was in the armored car when the art disappeared? That'd be TMP. TMP as in toilet paper? Oh, TMP as in tortoise and propose. Tell us what happened, TMP. Nothing unusual at first. We picked up the art at the airport this morning, made sure it was safe and secure, and drove right back to the museum. Did you make any stops along the way? None, except for red lights and stop signs. But when we opened her up, the van was completely empty. Beep, burp. This clearly wasn't the work of a Mercat burglar. Mercat? Can't explain it any better than we could the last time this happened, yesterday. How long ago was that? Almost every piece of art from the gala vanished out of this van on its way to the museum. Gala? The big red carpet shindig later this week. Is any more art expected to arrive for this gala? my boss, the museum curator, would know. You can find him inside. Thanks, Savannah. Thanks, T. Thanks, P. I'm P. He's T. But aren't you T for tortoise and P for propose? Tortoise and propose aren't our names. I'm P for Paul and I'm T for Todd. It's so easy to remember. Just think Paul for tortoise and Todd for propose. This just seems confusing on propose. Chapter 3. For all the art to vanish like that, this must have been a magician. No, wait, a ghost. The armored car is haunted. It was a polished piece. What? No, Mega. I was going to say an inside job. Pfft. Outside job. Inside job? Why can't it be an outside job for once? The weather's so nice. Someone got in and out of the armored car while it was moving without the security guards even noticing. I say there's a chance one or both of them are lying. There's no lying, but there is a tortoise and a cheetah. Oh my. Oh, this must be the whale room I've heard so much about. Nope, I'm just changing a light bulb. Gee, this place is a real zoo. Zoo? This place is crowded. We're the only ones here. No, it's a zoo because of all the... forget it. Excuse me, this room is off limits to the public. We're not public, we're private. We're investigators. Really? Well, I suppose you two do look the same. You must be here about the missing paintings. I am the museum curator and registrar, Thanasius Snoot. Snoot, that's a funny name. Anyway, my name's Mango. Boop. Your staff told us all of the art was for an upcoming gala. It's our grandest event of the year. I had the most famous painting by the most important artist in history flown in from all over the world for it. Ludwig da Vinci, Vincent van Gogh, Frati Jello, Pablo Picasso, Edvard Machines, Jackson Mollusk, Mary Cassatt, Rob Ross, and many more. But they're all gone. The only artwork for the gala has arrived is a piece by Banksy. Banksy, the former Possum Street artist. Custom for former street artist. Don't you have a YouTube channel where he pulled pranks on people? Yeah, he had a catchphrase and everything. You got Banksy. He also put a hat on Washington Monument. You got Banksy. And on the Great Pyramid, Lakwad Tama Pankseed, and on the Eiffel Tower, Vos Aves Eitzi Pankseed. Yes, those were all during the hat period. Banksy is the current darling of the fine art world, and the museum is honored to display his latest installation piece. A sheet, very avant-garde. Banksy's piece is under the sheet. Oh, let me see. No, ow, slap. This art is not for eyes of Sioux dwellers. Hey, I resemble that remark. Even I have not yet gazed upon it. It is only to be unveiled at the gala. If there even is a gala. What do you mean, if there's a gala? Banksy's piece alone isn't enough for a whole gala unless some artist genius emerges from obscurity with a masterpiece I can display alongside Banksy's. The event can't go on. And then the museum will be closed permanently without the gala. This city council will have just the excuse they need to defund the arts. Defund the arts? Why? Art is so much fun. Indeed, but there will be no more school field trips, no more smiling faces of children laughing at the booty sealess, and most tragically, no more fancy galas. So the gala is a fundraiser? Yes, but as they say, it takes money to make money. And fancy galas don't come cheap. I've already paid for catering, investigations, all that razzle-dazzle. If the gala is canceled now, the museum will be out of all of the dough. Dough? Please don't say dough. There's a whole backstory thing there. You don't want to know about it. Is he going to be all right? Sure. He just needs to splash a little water on his face. No worries, Mr. Snoot. We're on the case. Whew. Thanks, Mango. So, if the paintings aren't recovered, the gala will be canceled and the museum will be closed for good. Which makes me wonder, were the paintings stolen because they're available, or is the thief's true goal to ruin the museum's reputation? Mango, I have an idea to flesh out whoever's responsible for the missing paintings. We need to get to Suit headquarters. Well, speaking of flesh, we can flesh ourselves down the sewer to get there. I'll be right behind you. Plonk, floosh, down the hatch. Investigators in pipes underground. It's the fastest way to get across town. Keep right, Mango. There's a fork up ahead. Fork. Who'd flush a fork down the toilet? But not when Mango forgets to turn. Oh, that kind of fork. Whoops. It's a hard lesson he's about to learn. Danger, extreme pressure. Slop. Well, this won't be good. Below the city and Suit headquarters. Blip. All for one, an alligator. Leap. What's that rumbling? Mango? Don't just lie there. We've got a mystery to solve. Groan. Chapter 4. What we need to do, Mango, is set a trap for whoever tries to steal the next piece of art that's heading to the museum for the gala. But Brass, the curator, said there isn't any more art on the way unless we become artistic geniuses whose artwork can be added to the exhibit. Examundo, we create a masterpiece or two, easy peasy. Get invited to the display at the gala and then catch the thief when they're trying to steal the art as it's headed being transported to the armored car. Sounds simple enough. What about the tortoise and proposed regulation of events? Do you think their story holds water? Possibly, but at this stage, we shouldn't rule anyone out as suspects. Maybe Snoot's concern over canceling the gala was all just an act. I don't know what he'd have to gain by the museum being shut down. Anyway, we can't let any of the museum staff in our plan, otherwise if the heist was a trap, an inside job, they're not gonna fall for our trap. For this to work, Brash will need foolproof undercover disguises. Let's head to arms. Apparel, research, and manufacturing section. We don't just need new disguises, Mango. We need new skills. Let's head to arts. Artistic refinement of talents for spies. Sewer, what are you doing here? I'm the art teacher, of course. Nobody's better suited than I am to help people achieve their artistic vision. Perfect. You can teach us to be artistic geniuses. Ideally before the next chapter. Okay, why don't you each grab a canvas and some paints, but on a barrette, and I'll see what I can do. So many colors. It's like all you can art buffet. Sorry. I'll mop that up later. I meant to do that. Okay, become an artist. How hard can it be? Don't say things like that. You risk the wrath of the author. Do you want his almighty pencil to erase your face? I don't dare mock the author, even if it's a personal prefer his earlier work. Not again! Run away! What do you think, Sewer? It's very accurate, literal, realistic, but not something one might call an eye-catching. It doesn't say anything. Don't just paint with what you see. You must look with your inner eye. That's easy for you to say. You're nothing but an eye. You said but I. Oh, now this speaks to me. So daring, so raw, so full of emotion. A true masterpiece. You really think so? Are you kidding me? It looks like he just threw up on his canvas. You're saying that painting is better than mine? Well, better is a matter of opinion, but yes. And I really know. I have an eye for talent. Now we just need to convince the curator of my artistic genius so he'll want my painting in the gala. What are you doing, Seorb? I'm calling my agent. Tap, tap. But we are agents. You're secret agents, not talent agents. This just needs Mango. This is for your undercover mission, Mango. You can't put your name on it. An artist should always sign their work, Brash. Hopefully it's too small enough no one will notice. We also need everyone at the museum to believe that we're not investigators that they met earlier. Time to see Sven Septipus. Hello, Susan. Have I found a talent for you? No, not another Kiratunits. A real artist. Chapter 5. Sven's taking longer than usual. Your disguise must be some very complicated spy technology. VCST doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Sven, sorry for the wait, Gators. Due to the unique required for Mango's disguise, instead of a vest, I've come up with a SMOC. It stands for Supplementing Mango's Originality, Creative, and Knowledge. Supplements, yeah, it means extra. It doesn't look extra. Try it on, Mango. What does this button do? Burp. Zip, 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 zip. He's blue and has a goatee. How does it work, Sven? Tiny mirrors and prosthetics. It's movie magic. But this is a comic book. Fine, it's comic book magic. I feel like the case isn't simply black and white, but more akin to the classic technique of chiaroscuro, in which an artist like myself uses strong contacts between light and dark through supplementing corrugation to convey form and dimension. Wow, Brash, I finally understand color theory, comprehension, 3-point perspective. He's completely unrecognizable. And paint by number, well, almost unrecognizable. The best part in the SMOC itself, like any other gadget, so it can collapse into Mango's standard vest along with the rest of his usual gear. Zop, zap, zip. Great work, Sven. Now to introduce the fine art world to the international artist extreme compact. Come on, Mango. Can we get lunch first? I'm a starving artist. And that's why you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now for the artist and vulture report. Neighbors, am right. Sorry, the art and culture report. Over to you, Vonda. No worries, CC. Happens all the time. A previously unknown artist genius has just emerged in the art world, so unknown that I didn't even ask him his name before booking the enclosure remote interview, live from somewhere. Greetings, Vonda. My name is Psst, tap, tap. You're undercover. Mangaroni what? Mangaroni and cheese. That's right, my name is Mangaroni and cheese. And where are you from, Mangaroni and cheese? I'm an artist here in tap tap. Pretend you're in another country so that if the curator wants your art in the gala, the museum will spend the armored car to pick it up at the airport. Here in Lampa-Rugga Light Switch Land. I'm not familiar with Lampa-Rugga Light Switch Land. It's a small country, slap. It's tiny, like the size of this room. Can you tell us a bit about what inspires your latest painting? This piece was inspired by fruit that grows here in Lampa-Rugga Light Switch Land. I call it Rafficity fruit. It is marvelous. I can almost taste the colors. Live from Lamparugga Light Switch Land. I'd love to give you that opportunity. Say no more. If you happen to know if an upcoming museum gala is for the fine city, tap tap, casually bring up the gala. Say no more. Yes, please, say no more. No one really wants to listen to people talk about art that much. It's an inspiration that is inspired by that and blah, 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 blah. What's this eraser doing? Chapter 6. Gator, Susan says the curator wants macaroni, rafficity, and fruit in the museum exhibit. Just in time. The gala's tomorrow night. The armored car will be at the airport first thing in the morning to pick up your art once it arrives from Lamparugga Light Switch Land. After a layover in Frankfurt. I do like Frankfurt, but could you get me a direct flight? Mango, you're not actually flying anywhere. Lamparugga Light Switch Land doesn't exist. Oh, right. Now let's see. Perfect. We're on the last step to solve the case, and we're not even halfway through the book. Maybe this time you'll even have room for a how to draw section. What are you doing, Mango? I'm collaborating this tracking device to detect wherever my painting is. If we catch a thief in the act of stealing this painting, they still might not reveal where they've hidden the other paintings they've stolen. Good point. But if we let them think they've got away with the painting, we can then track them to their hideout with this. That's using your noodle, Macaroni. Come on, Macaroni and Cheese. You've got a plane to pretend to catch. I know this is the fastest way to travel, but how do we flush my painting down the toilet? We don't have time for this. We don't have time to figure this out. Let's just skip us to already at the airport. Here we are. That was easy. Avoid the lines and everything. We've got time to check out the duty-free store. Well, I hope it's duty-free. It'd be an usury otherwise. Wait a minute, this isn't the airport, this is the bearport. That's the problem with skipping ahead. You may end up at the wrong place. It's a good thing we showed up 4 hours early, like the TSA common for international flights at the actual airport. Made it. Time for you to get into character, Macaroni. I'll meet you outside after the guards have picked up my painting. Soon. And Cheese, guess I'll hide. I am Macaroni and Cheese. You must be the security guard come to take my painting to the museum. Yup. Any trouble getting through your customs costume? This is in a costume. I always look like this. No reason to be nervous. I'm sure the art won't disappear on the way to the museum this time. That's very reassuring. Gee, you'd think when handing over priceless art, there'd be some paperwork. Would be polite if they would offer me a ride at least. Over here, Macaroni. The trap is set, Brush. Now to see who falls for it. Let me just turn off these art layers. And get back into investigator mode. Down here, Mango, we can track our painting from below in the sewers. Good idea. That way no one will see us following the armored car. Hurry before it gets too far away. Beep. I'll lead the way, Brash. I'm the one with the tracking device. Well, I've got gadgets too. Beep. With this, we can listen to the security guards through the walkie-talkies. If they're in on the art heist, they'll surely say something that gives themselves away. Bip, bip. Neat and sneaky. It's sneaky. Look at us, two investigators investigating a normal case for a change. Instead of chasing some over-the-top villains who's out to destroy the city, shh, the guards are talking. And the whole plan is to destroy the city. You get a load of the super weapons. Super weapon, Mango. This could be a lot bigger than just an art heist. Yeah, I like that part where right before the power supply is fully charged, Dr. Evil gets fooled by Detective Cole. Wait a sec. They're talking about Cole's Law, the movie. Turn it off. I don't want to hear spoilers. Okay, it's off. Is it off? Whew, that was a close call. They could have given away the rest of the movie. Chapter 7. The armored car is about a block away. It's still heading toward the museum. Is your canvas still in the back? As far as I can tell. Hold on, the signal seems stronger that way. But the van is going this way. The art thief must have taken the bait. Perfect. Now we wait for them to take it to wherever they've stashed the other stolen paintings. In the meantime, we should check the armored car for device this criminal may have left behind. Screech! Stop! Investigators! We're not investigators, we're security guards. I know that. I told you to stop because I'm an investigator. We were going to stop anyway. It's a red light. Oh, right. No sign this lock's been tampered with, but whether or not the guards are in on it, someone's taking the painting somewhere. We lost another painting? No way. It's gone. The macaroni and cheese is gone. It's going to be so cheesed off. Dang it, we're not good at our jobs. That's what you want us to believe, isn't it? Who are you working for? Is it the curator? Well, yeah, he's our boss, but we didn't see or hear him take the paintings out of the back. This thief must have been invisible, or so fast you didn't even notice him. Aha! Aren't tortoises fast? You beat the rabbit in a foot race. To be fair, that rabbit was sleeping. I still got this medal, though. Brash, the signal stopped moving. Our art napper must have reached the security hideout. We'll follow that signal and we'll catch them with the rest of the art they nabbed. So we didn't do it right? I'd better call this in. The Gators track the signal of Mango's painting. Beep, 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 beep. This signal spiking. My paintings should be nearby. Okay, canvass the area. That's why I said my canvas is in the area. I mean canvas, as in search the surroundings. Oh, canvas for my canvas. Well, it's got to be one of these buildings. I think it's in you hide 'em. Yeah, right. Like, that's too obvious for a hiding spot, which would actually make it the perfect hiding spot. But because we'd figure that out, the other building must be the one the thief hid the paintings in. Hello, police. I'd like to make an anonymous tip. Oh, wait. Never mind. I feel like we're being watched. There, Mango. Gasp. The missing paintings, but no sign of the thief. We must have scared them off. Our plan for them to lead us to the masterpiece's work, though. And there's the macaroni and cheese, fruity rhapsod. Beep, 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 beep. The tracking device needs regulated. Beep, 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 beep. Don't worry about that, Mango. The important thing is we found the inerasable art plus your painting. Catch the thief. That will have to wait. Speaking of wait, how are we going to carry all these paintings to the museum? Oh, let's just skip ahead again. Ta-da! Great. Now let's hang on. Mango, this isn't the museum. This is the museum. Chapter 8. At the correct museum. When TNP returned with yet another empty armored car, I feared the worst. But you found all the missing paintings just in time for the gala. I won't have to cancel it after all. We would have been sooner, but we went to the other museum. We heard they had an impressive catalog. It was quite moving, but we made sure to hoof it before it was past your bedtime. Don't milk the joke, Mango. Thank you for recovering the art, investigators, especially the macaroni and cheese piece. It would have been most embarrassing if I had to tell Macaroni I had lost his painting to his face. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Zip. Ah, Savannah, there you are. I was looking for you all morning. I was on my lunch break. Good of you to catch up, get it? Start hanging these paintings for the gala. Everything needs to be perfect. Mr. Snoot, while we recovered the art, whoever the thief was got away. And they might try to steal the paintings again. You should probably beef up security. Hey, you said no more cow jokes. The art would be safer with investigators on site. Invite you to the gala. I'm sorry, but the event has an eruption to uphold. Only the brightest minds, most famous celebrities, richest Mongols, and most permanently influxurants are invited. And of course, those clowns from the city council. As grateful as the museum is that you found the art, your services are no longer required. And what about the thief? Well, they're not invited either, obviously. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of work to do. People don't just come to the museum for the view, you know. Vacant Van Gogh, The Starry Night. Seeing this in person for the first time, I never noticed the texture before. You're very observant. Hardly anyone really looks at the art closely. They'll glance at it for 2 seconds and move on. Well, I'm sure everyone at the gala will be excited to see all those masterpieces. The gala is just an excuse for people to hobnob and take selfies with famous celebrities. Sadly, all the best artists are not appreciated in their lifetime. Modern artists don't have any discipline. They'd rather make make art into a joke, like that Panksy, more like Pranksy. His idea of art is replacing the water in the park fountain with prune juice. You got Panksy'd. I told you you'd get your money after the job was complete. Well, that was yesterday. Things have changed since then. If I don't pull this up tonight, then neither of us get anything. You're still in. Good. That's really... What, really? Oh, well, fine. No one will know. Trust me. Will be our little secret. Something tells me that little secret will be a big deal. Now, Macaroni and Cheese is a true artist. He's clearly studied and respect the work by the masterpieces. I look forward to meeting him at the gala. Well, as it turns out, psst, Mango. What is it, Brash? Not here. Come on. I'll tell you outside. Don't you find it awfully suspicious that the curator doesn't want investigators at the gala with the art thief still on the loose? He's planning something to go down tonight, and I don't mean the gala. I mean something criminal. Do you have any proof? Not yet. That's why we need to go undercover at the gala so we can catch him in the act. Oh, I can go in disguise as Macaroni and Cheese, but there isn't enough time for you to go to the gala for you to get a new vest from Sven. How will you get in? I'll just have to wait and see. Scratch, scratch. Is this about the weight of the paintings again? No, wait. As in, forget it. Chapter 9. This is CC Boring Story with Action News Now reporting live from outside the City Art Museum Gala. I'm filling in for Vonda, the culture vulture who's out sick with avian flu. I don't care much for boring old art, but I'll never pass up an opportunity for celebrities gawking. Catching a glimpse of a famous face is quite a complete amongst the paparazzi. Not the mention of paparazzi and paparazzi. Woof woof, oink oink. But the biggest competition of the night is for the lone porta potty. It, as in patient, fills both the air and the bladder. Irene Lux Cece, because The wait is over. This is the Action News Now helicopter in the sky, and I can see the first wave of honored guests arriving. It's Aubrey and Gasparacy, the romantic lead from Close Law, the movie. Congrats on the hit film. Are you excited to see any particular work of art at the exhibit? I myself am a work of art at the exhibit. Acting is my art. And now I'm going to act my way toward the next photographer. Over here, Green. Make sure you get my good side. Who's next on the red carpet? It's Bill in Dallas, the richest man in the city, and probably other cities too. Mr. Dallas, do you think the monetary value places on fine art limits it's accessibly to the only wealth alight on yourself? Anyone can afford fine art if they save up by shopping at my stores. You can always count on Dallas discount. Good device as always from the top 0.001%. Another limo. Will it be another movie star, a pop singer, or even bigger celebrities like a children's book author? It's the city council. Well, I guess public figures like Poleski could be convinced celebrities. More like clowns if you ask me. Yeah, not all politics are clowns. Yeah, just Councilman Fluffles. Balloon, vote, animals. Enough clowning around, CC. More guests are here. Actors, musicians, athletes, all dressed to impress. And even Dr. Doodle-Doo from the Science Factory. He's not chicken to make a bold-fashioned statement. I'm always game to strut my stuff in sport of the arts. Flash, bruh, bruh, bruh. It's Panksy. Out of the way, you swine, an artist is coming through. Panksy, what's your favorite part of the gala? Is it the glitz, the glamour, the or possibly the art? I'm just here for the free food. The next celebrity arriving is Vonda Featherneck. Shouldn't you be home in bed? I was invited to the gala, of course. I'm an artist, culture, and comporter. You said you had influencia. No, I said I am an influencer. Look, it's macaroni and cheese. Mr. and Cheese, how was your trip from Lamperoga Light Switch Land? From where? Oh, right. It was a quicker flight than expected. Can I get your autograph? Of course. Scribble, scribble. Here you go. Whew, that was close. Wow, look at all the people in detail. Now that I'm an artist, I can appearance just how much work goes into drawing a page like this. I hope the scene of Brash sneaking into the gala is easier to draw. Chapter 10. This should do the trick. Really? No one said anything. Everything's there great so far. Okay, then have the servers keep bringing them out. Mango, I'm in. Mango, beep. Oh, Howers devours. Shrimp and garlic and cheese. And cheese, I don't taste cheese. Oh, that's me. Mr. and Cheese, I'm Savannah, the museum preparator. What do you think of the exhibit? Oh, well, you're shivering. Are you cold? Oh, yes. The weather is much warmer in Lamperoga Light Switch Land. That's why I'm wearing this scarf and am blue. Mango, why won't he answer? Beep, beep. What do you think you're doing? Get out there and serve those Howard Devours. They won't stay fresh forever. Yes, boss. And remember, those are for the guests only. Now, this place is a zoo. Where's Mango? He's certainly doing a good job blending in. Mango, Mango, Mango. Hey, these don't taste like mangoes. There he is, eating on the job, of course. Slide, blah, blah, blah. Psst. Yes, delicious. Psst. Come back when you have more. Ow, jab. You dare elbow macaroni? It's me, Mango. Brash. Oh, now I get it. Wait and see. You're a waiter, an investigator. You sure made me wait a long time for that setup to pay off. Remember, macaroni, you're not here for the hobnobbing and finger food. Keep your eyes peeled for anything or anyone suspicious. May I have everyone's attention? I am the museum curator Thelonious Snoot. It is time to unveil the piece of the resistance. Without further ado, Panksy, clap, clap, clap. I hope it's a hat. Valia, swish. It is a sheet. I knew it. Hi, you got Panksied. Nah, I'm just goshing. Oh, magnificent. It's a brick. It's a commentary on the foundation of sociality. It's delistic brushing to simplest expression. I'm going to snoop around the curator's office. Snoop and snoot, good idea. And maybe bring me some more of those shrimp things when you have a chance. Chapter 11. Have you seen the Van Gogh landscape? What? Oh yes, lovely. Have you seen the Picasso portrait? Yes, very nice. Have you seen the macaroni art? I've got macaroni art at home. Here, see. My niece made it for me. That's not real art. Savannah sure is passionate about the paintings. Munch, munch, munch. But who here could be passionate enough to steal them? Art isn't about the creation. Art is about the reputation. I didn't recreate the brick. I found it in the road. But by putting it on the pedestal and calling it art, I made people react. Take this Mona Lisa. Sure, it was made with skill and talents. But what does it say? Bark wolf, bow, bow, wow. Exactly. Bow down to the art snobs. Who decides what's good enough to belong in a museum? How many of those have you served? All of them. Do these Howard's Devours taste funny to you? Are you asking me because I'm a clown? This place is full of phonies. I'm fed up. So am I. I think I've had too many Howard's Devours. It's all American now. I just slap my name on things and it's art. Wait, could Panksy have stolen the paintings as some art sort of prank? What? Don't you say another word. Someone needs to come along and set the art world on fire. On fire? Why am I all sweaty? What's that grumbling? There's got to be a clue in here somewhere. These are all unpaid bills. The museum is drowning in debt. There's no way the fundraiser could be enough to pay off all these. What's this? According to this, the museum would have gotten millions if it hadn't recovered the stolen art. Tonight needed to go off without a hitch, Doc. I warned you this could happen if you didn't pay up. I didn't expect you to poison everyone. Poison? This might be more than just an art heist. It might be murder. Mango's in danger. I've got to warn him. Come on, Macaroni, answer this time. Are you feeling okay? You're looking a little green. Oh, that's normal. Just don't jostle me. We will interrupt this comic for a public service announcement. Hi, I'm Dr. Drake Hardbone's brain surgeon. You may also know me as Dr. Copter, the Action News Now helicopter in the sky. As a brain surgeon, I know a lot about stomachs because some people think with their stomachs, and on the next few pages, everyone will be talking with their stomachs, if you catch my meaning. What you are about to see is very graphic. This is a graphic novel, after all. If you'd like to avoid the unpleasantness, skip ahead to page, let's just say 121. Otherwise, hold on to your potatoes. No, not the Lodiga Da Vinci. This blue guy, blue chunks. I'm so sorry. Let me clean that up. Oops, it's smearing. Hang on. Paul, we have to evacuate the building before everyone barfs all over the paintings. Pull the fire alarm. On it. Will you hurry up? Hey, I'm not the fastest land animal on Earth, you know. I'll do it. Zip! Ew, 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 ew. Was this part of your plan too? Oh, you think I orchestrated all this? Food poisoning and fire this night just keeps getting better. The curator must be who Snoot was talking with the phone about the little secret. How deep does this concentration go? There's no fire, everyone, but please exit the building before any more food exits your body. No fire, that's a relief. I'd better make sure Mango's safe. Chapter 12. Let's see what's on the news. A-Lock, a wave of vomit. Nope, I'm out. Time for your walk. This is CC Born Stories with action news now. Guests of tonight's gala are pouring out of the museum along with puke pouring out of their mouths. Vondo, what made everyone nauseous? Was it the extraction? No, it was food poisoning. My refined palate couldn't take it. Someone call a doctor. I am a doctor. You're a scientist, Dr. Doodaloo, not a medical doctor. Blarf, blarf. That's funny. I don't remember eating any handkerchiefs today. This is also newsworthy, but those poor sick people could really use a doctor. Barf, barf. Time to transform into Dr. Jake Hardbone's brain surgeon. Never fear, Dr. Copter is here, huh? Ooh, whew. Those EMTs can take care of everyone. Help, this artist is sick, and he's not feeling well either. Sit up here. You just need to replenish your fluids. Ugh. One ginger ale coming up stat. Everyone's gagging. I know this book has lots of gags, but this is ridiculous. Mango. Hey, Lance, have you seen Cole's Law, the movie? I did, Amber. What'd you think? I can't believe it. Can you believe that part where he found out who his parents were? Yeah, and that his partner wasn't actually dead. Hello, spoilers. Mango, are you all right? Go help someone else. Well, someone's feeling better. Artists such Davis. The curator and the caterer are in cahoots. He had the art insurance for millions in case of the theft, but since we foiled that plan, she decided to sabotage the gala by poisoning the Howard of Hours. Yeah, I found that out the hard way, but I think it's mostly out of my system. Everyone outside's revealing their innermost secrets, and by innermost secrets, I mean the contents of the stomachs. If everyone's outside, then that means the art is completely unguarded. What if this was just a distraction so it can be stolen again? We've got to get back inside quick. can take a shortcut by flushing ourselves into the sewer. Do you mind if we cut? Porta potties aren't connected to the sewers, Mango. Oh, right. We'll just have to push through the crowd. Hurry. Okay, just not too fast. The paintings, they're already gone. Whoever this thief is fast. Too fast for an artist and a waiter, maybe. Zip, zip, zip. But they won't escape the investigators. Nice to see your true colors, Mango. It's good to be myself again, Brash, even if I am still a little rumbly in my tumbly. The thieves must have taken the art out through the staff entrance. Let's go, they can't have gone far. Now I know how you felt for most of book 2, Brash. Screech, look at the art, my masterpiece. They're getting away. After them, into the catering truck, Mango. Will we catch up to them in this thing? You're about to see some fast food. Vroom. Chapter 13. Seems like the excitement might be over, folks. What's this? A car chase. Now that's newsworthy. Hold on, the armored car is full of paintings. Yipe! Yeep! Hey, I'm giving walkies here. You fast drivers are making me furious. Sorry! We've got to stop the thief before they run someone over, or worse. Our only chance is for me to jump over there and climb in the front. Are you sure you're up for it? Trust me, I feel a lot better. Wait, snag, Mango, boink, Screech, oof. Mango, are you okay? Oh no, the armored car's heading straight for the... I feel like some days life is passing me by. Yep, and other days it hits you like, hey, slow down. Whoa, look at that van go. Vroom. Whew, that was close. Wait, it's going to crash into the fireworks depot. Danger, inflammable, also flammable. Oh, pretty. We have to save the paintings. Not just the paintings, the driver. Stay there, Mango. The paintings are destroyed. Nothing is left but ash. Empty. Hang on. What happened to the thief? Don't tell me no one was driving, Mango. This brick was wedged into the gas pedal. That's Panksy's brick. How can you tell? There are bricks all over the place. Flip, Panksy. Like I said, an artist should always sign their work. Or shouldn't they when it's incriminating evidence? Panksy, did say someone needs to set the artwork on fire? I've never seen something so newsworthy or expensive. Millions of dollars of artwork makes for a fantastic fireworks display. The general inspector isn't going to be happy about this. Let's hope he's not watching the news. Boing, boing, boing. Code Gypsy. What does that mean? Or Code Gypsy. It means get your butts to suit immediately. Yes, sir, General Inspector. I get the impression a Code Gypsy also means we're in trouble. Chapter 14. You really messed up this time, investigators. This is a tapestry. Wait, tapestries are those fancy fabrics you hang on walls. I mean, travesty, you two let all the art from the gala go up in smoke, Slam. Not all the art. We saved my painting. And amazingly enough, no one threw up on it. How can you tell? Oh, haha, snicker. Mango's painting wasn't. Oh, this is actually quite beautiful. It's so soothing. May I hang it up on my wall? We also recovered Panksy's work of art, this brick. I know what it is. It's a sailboat. You can see it. You see it too, don't you, Brash? Truly marvelous. Mango, if the whole secret agent things doesn't work out for you, at least we've got your art career to fall back on. Why, thank you, General Inspector. But an artist should always sign your work. Oh, I did, sir. I signed my name right. It's gone. My signature's missing. Scratch, scratch. Let me take a look. Zip, 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 beep, beep. This isn't your art, Mango. It's a forgery. Someone painted a copy of your painting. A copy I feel so intriguing. Brash, if a forgery of my painting fell out of the armored car, then I'll bet all the paintings in it were forgeries. The art destroyed in the fire was fake. Maybe you two haven't completely fouled up this case yet. The real artist is still out there. But how do we find it again? Boop. Beep, 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 beep. We find it the same way we did last time, Brash, by following this tracker to my real painting. Of course. Beep, beep, beep. The thief must have driven away with the real art in a different truck while we chased after the one with the forgeries. It was a decoy, and we fell for it. We won't get fooled again, and they won't see us coming to the sewers. This may be a fake, but it still transports me. I can feel the ocean breeze. Chapter 15. The thief can't have gone far. It hasn't been that long since the gala. Bip, 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 bip. This is it. My painting is somewhere above us. Beep, beep. There's something familiar about this place. That's because this is where we found the paintings last time. Not a very smart thief to reuse the same hiding spot. No thief is too smart to thwart the investigators. Bip, bip. Got you. Huh? Where's the thief? And more important, where's the stolen art? This is the precise location your tracker led us to earlier. Hang on, not precise. Bip, 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 bip. The signal is stronger in that direction. You hide him. Beep, bip, 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 bip. My painting must be in there. Beep. Zip, 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 the missing masterpieces, and also your painting. Let's make sure it really is my painting. Beep, beep, beep. Yep, whoever the forger is, they're good, but they missed my signature. Brass, the tracker wasn't out of the element when we first found my painting, because that wasn't my painting. The tracker was pointing to my painting in this building the whole time. So if the real art has been in here all the time, the paintings that were returned to the museum were faked. The thief wanted their forgeries to be found. They painted their copies here, then moved them next door. This too obvious hiding spot was meant to be a trick to whoever showed up into searching the other building. The copies of the original paintings were made to pull off a switcheroo, so the forgeries would get put on display at the gala. Or our suspect must be a kangaroo. Where do you get a kangaroo? Well, you said switcheroo, and that made me think of a kangaroo. Not a kangaroo, Mango. Our suspect must be someone with the right MMO, massive multiplayer online game. Seriously, Mango, this is basic detective stuff. MMO stands for means, motive, and opportunity. I knew that. I was just wanted to see if you knew that. Banksy's an artist and a prankster. He probably has the means to create the forgery. The curator insures the art for millions. Money makes for a party tempting motive, and the caterer gave everyone food poisoning, which created the opportunity to steal back the forgeries. So were they working together or separately? Did one of them do it, or did they all do it? And if the thief already has the art here, why would they try to steal back the forgeries? To answer that, we may have to go all the way back to the beginning. Well, I'll start flipping pages. No, Wango. We need to forget all we know or think we know. Well, we know we have a lot of theories, but we don't have any proof. Proof? That's it, Mingo. The forgeries are proof of the crime. If someone at the gala realizes the paintings are copies, they hunt for the originals would be back on again. They stole back the fakes to get rid of the evidence. By destroying the forgeries in the fire, the whole world would believe the real art was lost forever in a botched burglary. Examundo. But they didn't factor in us saving the fake macaroni. Shame the forger didn't sign it with their own name. Shame they're not here. Then we'd know for sure who did it. We could wait around and see who shows up. I've waited enough for one evening, and they may not come back here until they know for certain that they got away with a perfect crime. What if we can make the thief think we got away with that? Brash, I've got an amazing idea. Chapter 16, Art Museum. I'm Brash, an investigator for a suit. You're probably wondering why I invited you all here. Invited? I work here. I've been here since last night. Someone stole my catering truck and no one's offered me a ride home. And I've got nowhere better to be. You're here because each of you are suspects in last night's disaster art heist. If I did it, I would hang around the scene of the crime. Yeah, I'd have skipped town. Exactly. Fling would make you look more guilty. So you stayed to make me think you didn't do it. Property, absorb. Go on. Curator, snoot. You committed the crime so you'd get millions in insurance money to pay off the museum's debts. What? No, yes, the museum will get the insurance. But no amount of money would be worth ruining the museum's reputation. I'd never be able to throw off another gala. And that's my favorite part of running a museum, a flimsy excuse. Caterer, I'm sorry I never asked your name. No one ever asked my name, and it's so rude. Caterer, so rude. To empty the museum and leave the paintings ripe for stealing. You gave everyone food poisoning. I didn't mean to. I only found out about the mold and the howlers devours after it was too late. But I had nothing to make with except expiring ingredients because someone still hasn't paid me for last year's gala. Don't look at me. Blame the city council. It's payback you're after. And Pinksy, you don't buy into this artsy fartsy nonsense. You stole the paintings as a prank to teach these snobs a lesson. I'll admit, I do like a joke. Is it a joke that your bricks survived the fire that turned the other art to ash? I'm all for setting the art world on fire, but not literally. I was framed. The other art was framed. Yours was on the pedestal. I It's also suspicious that you're the only guest who didn't throw up from eating the Hours of Hours. I'm a possum. I could eat trash all day and not get sick. Convent. Yes, it seems you three have perfect alibis, which is how I know the real thief is none other than Macaroni and Cheese. But what? I was wondering when you get to him. Macaroni stole the paintings the first time just so that he'd get invited to have his work displayed at the gala. No. That's right. Macaroni was a last-minute fill-in artist. I wasn't even in the country then. I was in Rugga Light Switchland. I mean, Lamper, Rugga, you know the rest. I'll bet that's not even a real place. Macaroni was the first one to throw up. He got sick on propose. Did someone say propose? You didn't want to share the spotlight, so you barfed all over the Mona Lisa so everyone would leave the museum. I couldn't help it. I overate. Like many artists, I don't know how to socialize at gatherings. I eat the whole time to avoid conversations. Macaroni was also seen running back into the museum shortly after it was evacuated. Well, that is true. This and his painting is the only one that wasn't destroyed in the fire. That's not evidence. That's coincidence. See, it all adds up. You're in hot water now, Macaroni. All right, but hand behind your back. I'm no criminal. I only jaw-walked that one time, okay? Maybe I lie about my height, but these aren't prescription glasses. Representation glasses. Keep it light on the ham and cheese. The incident act only makes you look more guilty. In ya go, you scam artist. Consider this case closed. Macaroni will be brought to justice. You can all go back to your work home or special hiding place if you have one. Wow, Brash, for a moment there, you had me believing I am the thief. The actual thief or thieves will, of course, know that Macaroni and Cheese's incident, but hopefully we've convinced them that I believe Macaroni did it, and now that Macaroni is straight to jail, the real criminal is sure to think it's safe for them to go back to their storage unit. Rink! And we'll be there to catch them, red-handed, or whatever color paint may be on them for making forgeries. Chapter 17. Soon. How much longer do you think, Brash? Shh, Mango, someone's coming. Rattle. Rink. Savannah, the museum proprietor. Eep, the thief is a cat burglar. A jungle cat burglar. She's technically not a jungle cat, but only a cheetah could be fast enough to... Wow, she is fast. Huh, a dead end. What, is this a maze? You may have tricked everyone to thinking these paintings burned up in that fire, but you know you won't claw your way through the actual originals. They're right. Which way? Which way? There's the exit. Escape! Exit. Boink. Exit. A painting? Slam. No! You've been painted into a corner, Savannah. Painted into a trap, thanks to my realistic art skills. Why'd you do it? Was it for money, revenge, to outprank Panksy? I love art since I was a little kid. I spent my time admiring it, studying it, and copying other people's illustrations that I liked. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how lots of artists first learn to draw. I went to art school, and as the other students found their artistic voices, what I did best at was quickly mimicking everyone else's styles. Hey, you copycat! Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but the school still kicked me out. Eventually, I got a job at the museum. I've spent years looking at paintings. I mean, really looking. Every detail, every brush stroke, no one appreciated them as much as I did. Lovely. Okay, let's go. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. So when the most famous paintings in history were coming out to the museum for the gala, I was certain that if I paid copies and swapped them with the originals, no one would even notice. I could keep the originals all to myself, and after the gala, my art would be returned to the museum all over the world from people to casually glance at. You had the means and opportunity and motive to commit the crime. Brass, that spells mom. You were fast enough to steal the paintings from the armored car without the security guards even knowing. You had the skill, time, and speed to create the forgeries, and you have your own selfish reasons for doing it. And with us helpfully finding your fakes and bringing them to the museum, your plan worked flawlessly. Except you realized your forgeries weren't perfect, so you poisoned the Howard of Hours because you were afraid someone was going to catch a mistake. No, honest. I wanted people to look at my art, not throw up on it. When everyone got sick, my plan was ruined. My forgery skills can hold up to scrutiny, but the paint can't hold up to stomach acid, so that's when you decide to evacuate the museum, destroying the device and frame painting. That was an accident, mostly. With the museum emptied, I thought I could sneak out my copies and repaint them. On the way out, I saw Pinksy's ridiculous brick. This isn't art. It doesn't belong in the museum. Before I had a chance to lock the back of the armored car, the brick fell onto the gas pedal. Whoops, doink, vroom, 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 vroom. I stumbled back into the bushes as the van sped off without me. Flop. I never intended to destroy my paintings, but if everyone believed the real ones were lost in a fire, I at least could still keep them all to myself. I knew it would eventually come out. The macaroni and cheese was instant, but I figured I had time to paint new forgeries and hatch another plan to pass them off to as the genius articles. Your phonies won't fool anyone now, but I proved my point. If I can paint just like the best artist in the world, then that makes me the best artist in the world. That's why I still stole the macaroni painting. I made an exact copy, showed it to his face at the gala, and he still didn't notice it was a forgery. It was not an exact copy. You didn't notice my signature. What do you mean, your signature? For someone claiming to be an observant, you couldn't tell this getup was a disguise. How? I thought I blew my cover with my cheesy macaroni jokes. I've been fooled by a fraud. I'm an alligator, not a frog. She said frog. Fraud. Oh, it's hard to hear in these glasses. Savannah, you may think people don't appreciate art as much as you, but if that were true, some artist, I don't know his name, wouldn't have drawn this book we're in. Blurp. And someone else wouldn't have be reading it right now. Hi. We're in a book. I'm just a drawing. So my paintings of the other paintings are just a drawing that someone else drew. I don't know what's real anymore. Let's get out of here before the author finds a way to break a fifth wall. Yeah, that'll just set Savannah loose, and her grip on relatives is loose enough already. All thanks to the investigators. I won't pat myself on the back for that, Mango. Yes, we've covered the art and caught the culture, but though Savannah has committed crime, she's certainly not evil. Copying the art isn't where she went wrong. It was her belief that where is only one definition, the art was curatorial, to judge an artist by and only one way to appreciate art. Hopefully, with some help, Savannah can come to realize she was mistaken. Speaking of which, we need to be talking with these paintings to the museum again for the first time technically. What to say? Skip ahead, but no cow do tears. Chapter 18. The copycat is in the bag, and by bag I mean jail. This cheetah turns out to be a cheater who tried to replace historic masterpieces with her own imitations. Art, new facts. For more, here's Vonda Featherneck with the museum curator Thelonious Snort. It's Snoot. Yes, Cece, the priceless art is back and the museum's reputation is in contact. In fact, all the excitement has generated a renewed art interest in the art world. Indeed, the exhibit will be extended and opened to the public free of charge. Since no one got to see the actual paintings anyway, thanks to Councilman Fluffles, the city has fully funded the museum's budget. In exchange for the museum dedicating a wing to serious balloon art, all the museum expenses will be paid, including the hospital bills for everyone who got food poisoning. Well, let's hope everyone runs to the museum and doesn't get to the run at the museum. Back to you, Cece. Thanks for painting that picture for me, Vonda Featherneck. Now the weather. Elsewhere, honk honk. You found my catering truck. Gee, I hope whoever took it for a joyride gets whatever coming to them. Don't worry. We're right on their tail. Youch! Mango, get off my tail. Oh, sorry, Brash. Apologies again for excusing you of intentionally giving your food poisoning. Well, now that the museum finally paid me, I can restock my fridge with fresh ingredients. I'm throwing out everything that's gone bad. As we speak, oh yeah, this is good stuff. Panksy? Yes, I mean, you got pankseed. I guess that's one way to take the trash. Clank. Don't look at me when I'm eating. Anyway, I'm sure you won't want to wrap things up as quick as possible. So bye. Bye. Toss, 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 toss. Hey, didn't we make these out of hours with these? I thought you said they were moldy. So I said they were a little green. Oh, I guess they are kind of glowing. Well, moldy or not, these saltines have expired anyway. I've got enough dough to make my own crackers. Toss. Soon. Now that's art. General Inspector, isn't it impressive to see my real painting on display in the museum surrounded by all this culture? I feel bad saying this, Mango, but I think I prefer the forgery. What? But it's a copy of mine. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Mango. And I'll be holding on to the one hanging in my office. Wait, you're the artist who painted that? Was macaroni and cheese an imposter? An imposter. I was undercover to catch the art thief. I am an agent of Suit. Wow, that's what I call performance art. It's just like the end of Cole's Law, the movie, when Detective Cole joins agents of Salad, super awesome lettuce in disguise. That's it. If you need me, I'll be at the movies. Just looks like food wasn't the only thing that was spoiled. What am I saying? I want to watch the rest of the movie too. Wait up, Mango. The end.